So as Tim and Stephanie brought up, that that as they said, as they continue to say, debt was a huge issue, and that the U.S. has a different economy. But really, when you look at it, if you made college free, it's not as simple as just people going to school for free and they get all their things. It's not like just because they don't have to pay tuition that all their problems are solved. Christopher Danhart wrote an article for Forbes, and in there he said that it costs more to train an engineer than it does to cost an English teacher. Technologies are costly, equipment more expensive, instructors, etc. However, say two students both graduate in economics. They take the same courses from the same instructors at the same time, but after graduation, one takes a job as a statistician from the government, being compensated a fraction of what his classmate who goes on to become the CFO of a major company makes. They purchase the same good, i.e. the economic degree training, but the training costs the CFO multitudes more than it does a statistician. So basically, as they were trying to say that free tuition should happen because basically it'll make it more fair for everyone. What I was kind of bringing up with this is that really it does cost many different things. It costs different to train different people who have different majors, and in certain majors you need more equipment and you need certain kind of teachers. So more money is going to need to go towards those majors, and that could take away from other people. So really, with a free tuition, you wouldn't have, as Keenan said, all the services that you'd have now because you pay for school. On top of that, he said that people that, again, like with the debt thing, but in an article by Andrew P. Kelly, he said that the tuition cap limits college spending to whatever the public is willing to invest, but it does not change the cost of college or what the institutions actually spend per student. Basically meaning that if we did allow free college, that it really wouldn't lower the cost of your schooling. It would just lower what you would have to spend yourself. And as I said earlier, that would make it so if there's only a certain amount of money, they would start to take away a lot of things that they have now for you. Like for instance, even here on Fullerton's campus, if we had a free tuition, we wouldn't have things like the math lab or sports because there may not just be money for it. And finally, to sum it up, with a free college tuition, it really just isn't that great because even though you wouldn't have to pay for school, there's still other things you have to pay for. In an article by Dimitri Melhorn, he said the state may pick up the tab for tuition, but students will still have to pay for ancillary services such as room, board, textbooks, etc., and those services will go up in price. So to finish it off, even if we did have free college tuition, you wouldn't have to pay tuition, but you would still have to buy books and stuff, and those prices will go up because you're not buying them through the school, and the school is not helping you pay for it, so that would all come out of your pocket. Thank you.